All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shemal Shah, Bashem Harakakwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of G. Messer Rule and teach one Shalom to all you brothers and sisters out there pushing this truth. All right, in all truth and in sincerity to wake up the hopeful elect. All right. Just browsing, looked up what was it? Alternative news sites, and then there was a site that came up, Signs of the Times. All right, .net, and I just went on there and I typed in RFID microchips, and they came up with a bunch of stuff. All right, so this one caught my eye. RFID implants found to cause cancer tumors. This came out 11 years ago. All right, in January 2008. All right, it says small electronic chips approved by the FDA for implanting beneath human skin have been linked to cancer and laboratory animals, according to a research review conducted by the Associated Press. All right, so right then and there, you can see that they want to implant this into your human skin. All right, and right then and there, you can see that the FDA approved of it. All right, and right then and there, you can see that they also tested these RFID microchips on laboratory animals. All right, the RFID, the radio frequency identification chips, all right, are made by VeriChip Corporation. All right, this article is old, so I also heard that VeriChip is out of making these chips. All right, so this article is old, but it still has information that's relevant to today's time. They are designed to carry a serial number, which can be read when scanned by anyone with an RFID sensor. So if I have an RFID sensor, all right, and you just walking past me and I possibly just happen to scan your hand, all right, unknowingly, I could possibly get all your banking information, your health care information, who you are, where you live, where your job is, all kind of stuff. Especially if I'm nifty with hacking into computer systems, all right. But they're trying to say here is for medical reasons, all right. Medical workers can use this number to access a patient's medical history from a website maintained by the corporation. All right. So that means if you get this implant implanted in you, you are a property of the corporation called the United States of America. All right. It doesn't say that, but that's what I'm picking up from it. Okay. All right. Provided they have paid the annual access fee. So there's an access fee for individuals to access your medical records, or for you to access your medical records. There's an access fee, but it's your body. This place is crazy, man. All right. The chips which are approximately twice the size of a grain of rice. I'm sure they're not twice the size of a grain of rice now. Remember, this was back in 2008. All right. Which approved by the FDA for human implantation in 2005. So in 2005, the FDA was like, yeah, you can implant these in people, knowing that they cause cancer. All right. But the Associated Press had revealed that as early as 1996, researchers had uncovered a link between the devices and cancer. Rodents implanted with the chips were found to develop malignant tumors beneath the skin, usually surrounding the device. The rates were high enough as a 10% of animals implanted in a 1998 study. So 10% of the animals, all right, had this malignant tumor around the skin, in their skin around where the implant was. To raise warning bells, with the researchers who reported the concern in peer-reviewed journals. All right, none of the studies were looking for carcinogenic effects from the RFID tags, but in each case, the researchers ruled out other possible causes. So there was no other possible cause but the RFID microchip causing having carcinogenic effects. All right, which just means causing the tumor. All right, a carcinogen is any substance, radionuclide, or radiation that promotes carcinogenes. All right, the formation of cancer. This may be due to the ability to this may be due to the ability to damage the genome or the distribution of cellular metabolic process. All right. Uh, carcinogens are not necessarily immediately toxic. Thus, the effect can be insidious. All right. So I'm sure they are toxic, man. All right. If they're causing cancer in some type of way. All right. It's basically killing you, man. You get this chip in you, you basically gonna die either through this chip or the Lord, hitting you over the head with a damn ICBM missile, all right, or kill you some worse way than that. There's no other worse way to die than nuclear fire, in my opinion. All right. Although there was no non-implanted control group in many of the studies, the evidence is strong enough to convince many researchers that more research is needed before any human implantation takes place. All right, they probably didn't do any more research because in 2005, as you read up here in this first sentence of the third paragraph, all right, it said it was the FDA said, yeah, the Food and Drug Administration, all right, said yes, it was cool, all right, to implant people. So this individual here said, there's no way in the world, having read this information, that I will have one of those chips implanted in my skin or in one of my family members. That's what the doctor said. So the doctor knows what's going on, okay, all right, because if they don't know that this is the mark of the beast, they know it's going to cause them cancer, so they know they're not going to get it in themselves or any of their families, but they probably are, especially if they work for the system in some type of way and they want to continue their livelihood in America, all right, or within this world. The research clearly shows cause of concern over the mass microchipping of our population for medical purposes. So they're saying it's for medical purposes, but nowadays, they make it seem like it's for medical purposes, easy access to open up doors, start your cars, get snacks, whatever else they can dumb the society down to into taking this RFID microchip. All right. Explain consumer health advocate Mike Adams. Intelligent, reasonable people will naturally reject such chip implants. Okay, so yeah, reject it. But then if you reject it, you possibly gonna get your head cut off. Right? Remember that. Okay. Or get put in a concentration camp, some type of way, all right, it's going to be tested for you to either take that chip or die, all right, which is exactly why the company is targeting individuals suffering cognitive decline, such as Alzheimer's patients, Adams added. So yes, back then they were probably targeting Alzheimer's patients, but now they are targeting the up and coming generation, all right, the millennials, and any individual that is just willing to get this implant in them, all right. But so far, 2,000 people have been implanted with this VeriChip RFID chip, all right. The company has identified its target in the U.S. The company has identified its target market in the United States as 45 million people, starting with Alzheimer's and diabetes patients. So they want individuals that's sickly, man. All right, they gonna get you sickly. They're gonna make you sick. All right, and then they're gonna give you this option to let's track you and do whatever else we can to make sure we get your medical records on file. So if you forget who you are, we'll be able to access you based on the serial number. All right, and to make sure you straight. All right. Don't take the chip, man. All right. So don't take this chip. Let me get these scriptures right quick, and then let's close out, man. All right. This is just common knowledge, man. Okay. Don't take this mark of the beast. All right. All right. This is Revelation 13:17. Let me just No, this is Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't take this RFID microchip, you're going to be killed, all right? But the men of the Lord, they're not going to take it. They're either going to, escape, all right? They're going to escape some type of way, all right? They're going to escape through righteousness of Yahweh Shemal Shai, all right? Or some of them may be put to death, okay? But as soon as they die, man, they're going to be with the Lord, all right? But everybody else that doesn't take it, if they're not a part of the elect, they're just going to die and then go be in heaven anyway, all right? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy nor sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, so don't take that RFID microchip, man. You're gonna be missile food, okay? All right, you're gonna be straight missile food. Let me see. All right, this is Revelations 14. All right, let's 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Yahweh Shemal Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. All right, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right. So don't take it, man. All right. Let's see what number 11 says. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receiveth the mark of his name. All right. Don't take that mark, man. You can be tormented forever. All right. And that's gonna be your judgment for worshiping this system. All right. Don't take that RFID microchip. Kwame Yasharal and the Bible Ball.